we're back. We ended on Aries. This is a reading for all signs, and we're going through each of the signs. We did Scorpio so far, we did Pisces, we did Gemini, we did Libra, we did Aquarius. Did we do Sagittarius? Good question. I'm not sure. We did Leo though. We did Leo already. Those are in 2 separate videos. Just as a heads up, this reading we're going to jump back into Aries is what we left off with. So in the last, so let's jump into it. Aries, I was just meditating on your energy, and yeah, I'm seeing there are a few things coming through. Like I see you kind of, first of all, happy new moon. This is a new moon that is ruled by your ruler, Mars. Scorpio does share the co-ruler of Pluto, though. So, but yeah, this is technically, it's kind of interesting because we just had a full moon in your sign. But anyways, getting back to it. Aries, you know, there's something you're conflicted on. It's like you don't know how to approach something, someone. You're really conflicted. I see it like this. Like, how do I represent myself in this space? I hear that as well. Like there's a little bit of the sensation of confusion. Let me pull this chat up and then I'm going to share. Yeah, I see like you really, on one hand it's like, well, I know this, but then I don't know about that. It's like you're weighing a lot out here. Some of you possibly are thinking about purchasing something and you're really conflicted. Again, I just like hear it like this, like I feel like you have a lot of passion for some space, but there is a part of you that's like, is this like not right? Like, is it not realistic? Is this not right? The right way to go about whatever this is? There's nerves involved here. And I see you're like, you're going back and forth, like really wondering, you know, what the best approach maybe even is, to a certain space. So now let's get into it. Aries. What's what? Thank you guys for tuning in. You know, honestly, even possibly Aries, like maybe this is something that you know has a lot of potential, but it's like inevitable, but you're just thinking, you know, yeah, but I just see you so worried about something. I don't know. Like you're going back and forth. Like I want to look at it, but I don't. I'm interested, but I don't know. Okay, well, let's pull cards. Knight of Swords. Some of you get like traumatized by something. It's like one of those moments where you almost have too many options and you just want to like kind of like end it all. It's like I don't want to even buy it anymore. I hear that. Yeah, I see you were thinking a lot about something here. Knight of Swords in reverse. Let's continue. Maybe you're avoiding thinking about something. Maybe you know you have like a history with something. It's like I just don't even want to think about it. I hear that. 6 of Cups. Oh, so there's a lot of pressure here. Almost too much pressure. And I was getting as well, as I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera, that you're almost feeling overwhelmed. It's, yeah. Maybe you're fearing, like, is this gonna, like, take me over? Like, is this gonna like, ruin my momentum? I'm hearing that as well. Maybe you don't want to change, like, a vibe that you got going on here with something where you're thinking, like, is this gonna affect, like, maybe even, like, your work life? Take it as well. Me thinking about someone here heavily. High Priestess in reverse. Some of you feel like you know something, but then you just don't want to call it out. I see that's a little bit maybe of like nervousness, like, you know, a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So you're worried about something here, Aries. I get that again. It comes down to your approach, though. It's like you really, I don't know. Okay. Well, let's continue to pull the rest of the cards across. I'm hearing, I know, Ace of Swords right then. Upright, yeah. It's just something that, it's a, You're being a perfectionist. This is for some. Like, I feel that, honestly, if you're making a big decision here, you know, just wait until Mercury goes into Scorpio. Yeah. Do yourself a big favor. Wait until Venus also moves into Capricorn. And I would give it, like, wait like 5 days. For some of you, something is just not the right time, and maybe that's the message. It's like, if I feel like it's not perfect, like that's it. Okay. Yeah, some of you feel like you've got, yeah, if something doesn't feel like the right time, sometimes we don't understand why that is, you know. I feel like someone is thinking about rushing a purchase here. It's like, just don't. It's like, but it's got this, but not that. It's like, just don't. You don't have to, like, yeah, Justice upright in the near future. In the Hope Center first. You guys, I see somebody here is nervous about the outcome. Strength upright. You've gotten the theme as a star in the energetic pathway leading you out as well with the Fool in reverse. You lead into Strength upright. There's something very exciting. I'm here. You're wondering, like, should I invite them? Should I invite her? I hear that. I don't know. Like, should I continue the conversation? Like, should I keep it going?
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's too complicated. I'm hearing Aries Capricorn. way too complicated. I feel that you don't want to run the risk of something here with the High Priestess in reverse in the energetic pathway. Page of Wands, like something is definitely like, it's just like not worth it. I hear it like this. Just something is too risky. I hear that. It's just got you really worried. I just keep hearing like I see you biting your nails over something. I just hear it again. It's just not worth it. Two of Pentacles are bright in the theme. There's something that you maybe you realize this, but you're just not sure how to like address it. I almost see someone who, yeah, oh, Aries, yeah, no, I'm seeing some dark energy here. You gotta just clarify, like, let's clear it. Maybe it's a cord. It's like, why am I so attracted to this person? I hear it like this. I gotta like put an end to this. There's some energy that is not helpful, maybe, as you feel it. Now we move out into Strength Upright. I see you maybe avoiding to get someone else wrapped up in that. Maybe this is like, you're trying to hold boundaries. It can be. You have the Strength card upright. I see you focusing on your health here a lot, your well-being, on your sense of balance and groundedness, especially as you lead out into the next chapter here with the Strength card upright, Justice upright. Let's pull further. Let's pull further here, Aries, on your yeah, somebody's so nervous. It's like, I don't want to call it that. I don't want to like. Some of you, you might be telling, yep, ring on the High Priestess. Some of you are very conflicted when it comes to how you want to handle a situation. Some of you in love with someone, you don't know how to come out with that kind of vibe. Some of you want to tell your family about what's going on here. You got the Anchor. Let's clear the energy. Yeah. This is, okay, whatever, come on, Aries. How does it make you feel? I feel like you're deciding on something. Does it make you feel empowered? Does it make you feel youthful and energized? Or is it something that you feel is going to put, like, way more pressure on you than is necessary? And honestly, yeah, I think you've made your decision, okay? You've made your decision, like, yeah. Some of you like know someone, but you're not sure how you want to approach this person in a particular way. It's like, don't worry. If it is causing you, like, let's think about it in terms of energy, right? Let's say you're thinking about like investing in a certain space, but just the process of like getting that off the ground is so stressful. It's like the energy is not really flowing, right? Possibly, but you always take it as you will. There's a lot of passion. I'm here, heartache though. Let's clear a lot of pain. I hear that actually with the Cross in reverse and the Whip in reverse. Like, this feels draining and like, just no. It may not be the right time, and we don't always know like the reason for that, right? Maybe, for example, it's like, well, if I invest here and then let's clear it in around. Let's say a week later, okay, then the perfect situation comes along. Like, then what am I doing? Like, then I'm already locked into a contract, you know. So if something doesn't feel right, Aries, I would wait, especially given the astrology of what has been and what is going to be for the next, you know, few days or so. So yeah, okay. Two of Pentacles in the theme. Some of you, this is about bravery. It's like, okay, and Aries, you're ruled by Mars. It's about the directional sort of force, right? With Mars that we see. It's like, okay, well, if I do feel that, am I gonna like really kind of call it out? Some of you, there is something going on in the environment. For some of you, someone is gonna maybe call it out for you. Maybe they're at a point like, hey, excuse me, like, we need to talk about this. Like, what's going on here? I hear that. Are we on or are we on? Like, are we on? Just because, okay, if somebody's pressuring you, especially if you're purchasing something, super karmic energies here, you guys. Maybe for some, they can be. Okay, it's a weird time astrologically. I would wait, seriously. When Mercury clears, when it goes direct, we're talking clears. We're still in post-shadow retrograde. And it's still in Mercury at Libra at 29 degrees. But you know, like, there could be some pressure here. Maybe you feel like someone is wanting you to get something off the ground in a very particular way. It's like, this is maybe, but if that's the case, even let's say you meet someone, it's like you all of a sudden, let's clear it. You're trying to make a good impression on them. It's like, this is all too stressful. Let's clear it. Queen of Cups upright in the recent past, Eight of Cups in the deep past. Some of you working really hard. And I would think about your health really here as well, Aries. Like, this is a message, like, think about what, you know, you really want to be doing down the line as well. Like, yeah, think about what am I doing right now? Is it going to allow me to really manifest that long-term storyline that I want to invest in? I'm seeing some dark energy here again. So there's something that you need to maybe ground and clear with as well. We have the Hangman in reverse in the environment. Some of you are really wanting to maybe even admit this. It's like, hey, like, I want to just kind of like say that, you know, let's clear. Maybe you want to talk to like a friend or like someone you feel like it comes down to the influences. So if you're involved in something that you know is kind of even like just not taking you where you want to go, maybe it's even a friend of yours, it's like they're involved in this and like it's affecting me kind of vibe. It's reminding me of the Aquarius reading, the Libra reading actually. Then maybe kind of, you know, it's like this is you with you as well. It's like I need to take a break. I need to be like my own study buddy. I hear that as well. Okay, you know, maybe, yeah, it's like everyone is blah blah blah, but what about me? What do I really feel like? Do I really want to do that? You know, I see like a lot of people rushing. I wouldn't rush when Mercury is in post shadow retrograde. I just wouldn't, especially given the astrology that has been. I would, if you're making a big purchase, wait until Venus goes in Cap. Don't make anything impulsive here when Venus is at 29 degrees of Sagittarius. Yeah, I would definitely wait. Just a heads up. Okay, let's continue. About a year ago, King of Swords. Yeah, some of you have been like very impatient with something, but I want to do it, like da, da, da. But listen, yeah, Aries, listen, love and light. There's something very much sensational here, but I think that you want the vibe to be right, and I think you know that. So I see you frustrate a little bit. It's like, well, I could technically do it, but like, yeah. So some of you get frustrated with this. Like, I see you get into arguments with like your friends, your family members. It's like, no, but like I just don't want that kind of chandelier. I just don't want this type of like shower. It's like, oh, maybe you're thinking of moving for some. You're weighing stuff out. Someone's it's clear. What can be helpful to Aries here? I would think about your priorities. What are your priorities? Yes, it comes down to what your focus is really, right? And your long term, because you can invest in something right now, but that's going to be a sort of like a reinvigoration of a message of right now, you know. And purchases are quite important. When you invest in something and it's a big investment, it's kind of like you just manifested something long term with that experience right there of purchasing whatever that is. Interesting. Well, this is a message coming through. Like, this is something Spirit wants you to know. Like, this is not just something light. Think about the priorities. I'm hearing that. Queen of Wands in reverse. What do you actually want? It's not about like this or that or that or that. It's something, it's the things that you already know. Things that are definite for you. Like, again, I'm here, the priorities, like what is the absolute for you? Like, yeah, imagine that you're getting onto a plane, okay? You're gonna arrive at your 10 years later down the line kind of life, okay? What do you want to be experiencing right then? Think ahead. I feel like Spirit wants you to really zoom it out and ask yourself those questions. Yeah, those are the questions. I feel like somebody here is really, they're like, you know, there's a lot of like right now, like running on the wheel kind of vibe, but this is exhausting. This is for some, it's exhausting. You can't like focus on what you want to do. Maybe it's one of those moments where it's like, I know this isn't my long-term situation, but like, how can I make it better? I think Spirit is saying, try not to think like that. Try to think, again, like really like, what do you really, really feel? I hear that. Not what you think you should do. Let's clear it. Some of you are feeling like your social life is really hurting from something here. With the Six of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups upright, the Hermit in reverse in between the two. Like, I would really meditate, like, what comes to mind when you imagine, like, you know, your long-term future? I'm hearing it again like this. Like, invest in that. Imagining that if you don't already have an idea. I'm seeing squiggly lines drawn out here. Yeah, again, I think it's a matter of the long-term questions. Let's pull here on that. I feel this also comes down to confidence, like saying, yeah, okay, you know what, like I'm gonna commit to that. Like that's really what's in my what's in the back of my mind. I hear that. So I feel like you're worried about the short term, but like associating it with something that is not really long term, and you know it. It's like, again, I'm seeing dark energy here. It's like, you know, something is unrealistic. It's like, I'm not going to be involved in this in the long term. It's like, yeah. So you're asking yourself, but then it's that one of those moments, it's like kind of Neptunian, like, but like, should I like walk her home? I hear that. Like, should I walk her back to the car? I hear that. It's like, no, I don't know. It's even a moment where you're like, this is not like where I'm really at in my life. And I know that. I hear it again. But it's almost like you're still giving the attention to that space as if it were something that you were really, truly, you know, you were wanting to like manifest. I don't know, love and light. in a very particular way. Maybe this is just not the setting. It's like, well, even if I did want to like connect with this person or this opportunity, it just wouldn't be in this manner. So the questions I would ask of yourself are, what do I actually feel I would want to do in the long term? And why? I hear that. So I feel like you got the clarity of the long-term vision, but it's more kind of the process, the means, the address of that space. Some of you are a little bit caught up in maybe even like a social media, like a hyper-gate social media world where this is not realistic, okay, in some senses. It's like, this is not really me. I hear that as well with the Five of Cups upright, like, and you know it, but then it's like you're still going along with it. It's like one of those moments, like, you got to put your foot on the brake with that. I see that with the Five of Cups upright. Like, this is not, yeah. This is for some. If this is resonating as a message, can you guys hit the like button? Be looking at that. Yeah. The way you'll know what this is it's progressively getting harder to manage, harder to work with, harder to deal with, harder to, yeah. Let's clear. No, this is you'll know what this is. I heard again, and it is something that has a social side to it. I can only imagine. I'm just imagining those moments where it's clear. It's like a sales rep. Okay, you feel obligated to like buy something because they like spent so much time showing you stuff. It's like at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself also, why would you feel indebted or obligated? You know, are they making you feel that way? Okay, then that's definitely not like. Otherwise, again, Spirit wants you to know that you live through your purchases that you make. They're not random. So what you sort of also bring into your space, it's very much the sort of energy that surrounds the interaction. So it's not random. This is something really important. The way that you do whatever this is, the way you carry out whatever this is, yeah, let's clear it. The way you carry out whatever this is very, very critical. Important to how you see it. And it's not like, oh, maybe you have a wonderful opportunity. It's like, well, I want to buy this home, this house, you know, or I want to buy like a condo, blah, blah, whatever it is, or I want to move, you know. It's not that you don't want to move. It's just that it has to feel right, right? So some of you, it's a social environment. Something about social stuff. I feel like, I just hear it again. Don't make hasty decisions. Okay. I feel like you want to get down to the priorities, Aries. Let's pull a long-term spread. There are some short-term sacrifices, so-called. Yeah, can be. Some of you maybe feel embarrassed. It's like, I literally like put in all this like time. It's like, am I really gonna step back? I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, after all this, like, but what are you gonna do? It's like you work so hard on like a paper, but it's not time to send it out. Kind of, it's like, yeah. For some of you, you feel like something is not a great influence and you want to slowly start like detaching from this space. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's get some further cards. Let's do a yearly spread. Some of you want to have really good boundaries with somebody, like the first few moments you meet them. It's like, okay, I'm here. It's nice to meet you. Somebody holding their hand out, and it's not appropriate or something of this nature. Maybe someone's trying to be like, yeah, it's not appropriate. Let's just continue. Lovers in reverse, Empress upright. I see you telling somebody, like, I'm not here for that. Jan, Feb, March. Eight of Cups in reverse in July. Ooh, very much, I see that you are going back and forth. It's like, I want this, I don't, I'm ready, I'm not, It's like you're having a moment, Aries, ooh. But I get that you got something that, maybe you're being patient, maybe this is like the feeling of others around you, like, hey, where are you going, where are you at? I'm feeling some pressure here. You're under pressure. It's Queen of Cups upright. I do see you actually rather feeling grounded here in November. I feel that you will figure so-called everything out. For some of you, there is something that let's clear it. If it's not a good influence, you will clear it by November. For some of you, you want to be aware. You want to be careful for your back. I hear that. That could be a metaphor as well. You want to make sure, like, if you're going to be signing any contracts here or whatever it is, okay, you want to make sure that you're compatible with the space. Maybe this is what you're thinking, like, again, yes. Let's clear it. Some of you don't trust someone and you want to call it out. I feel like you're going to do that and you're going to feel revealed. You're going to feel revealed. You're going to feel relieved in November. Yeah, there's something you're cutting the bullshit with. Like, you're not going to be doing anything silly here. I feel that. Come November, you're going to get a little more curt, a little more serious here. I see that as well. Some people may be like, hi, Aries, but I see you're getting more brave and focused in November. Yeah, a much lighter energy here coming in with the Two of Pentacles upright, Queen of Swords. Yeah, some of you may have to get really strict with somebody though. It's like, if they don't take it the first time, like you gotta just like, oh my God, Queen of Swords reverse, like just, oh dear. Take it as you will. 3 of Cups in reverse in February. Yeah, some of you are going to be committing to something, but I get that more in the earlier part of 2022. We have the Queen of Pentacles on that Queen of Swords reverse. Some of you want to just get, like, how do I say it? Like, you want to go in, if you're going to be meeting with someone, it's like, I want to go in with, like, the clear boundaries. I hear that. Yeah, I'm not here to, like, kind of just, like, talk bullshit. I hear that. Ooh, mice in reverse. Maybe this is someone who you entertained in the past. Like, I don't know. Maybe you decided, hey, it's not a good time for me to entertain this. We'll come back to this. So, all right, Aries, thank you for tuning in. Let's get into the next sign here. Let's get into... Did we do Sagittarius? I feel like Aries, yeah, okay, well, let's just clear it and move on. You're gonna identify, whatever, okay, let's move on. Let's move into the next sign. Let's do Cancer. Cancer, I feel like something is surprising to you. You don't want it to, like, get the best of you kind of vibe. I see you kind of, like, trying to make light of something. It's like, you're wondering, like, but then you're still thinking about it. It's like, but like, okay. For some of you, there's someone here, you're very attracted to them. Someone's playing classic poker faces for some. This person's like your everything, you're acting like it's like, you know, this is for some of you. Queen of Wands, right? Somebody could be an Aries here. Right. So for some of you, yeah. You guys, somebody's treating the Queen of Wands like the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. No, but, you heard me. They're literally treating the Queen of Wands like they see them like they're the 5 of Pentacles. This is for some. Yeah. No, yeah, let's clear it. It's like, this could be with you with an aspect of your life. It's like, let's clear it. This is you with you. It's like, why am I treating them like it's not where it's at? The Queen of Cups upright, the Lover. Some of you realize someone is it. 10 of Wands in reverse. Some of you are like, feel like you're wasting your time with maybe your approach to matters. It's like, oh, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you are like telling yourself that something doesn't matter, but it does. I hear that as well. It's kind of embarrassing maybe for some, like, oh shoot, I'm treating them like it's not important, but it is, and I know that. Some of you, you're investing in something that you weren't investing in the past, and yeah, this is maybe a matter of like confidence, saying, hey, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna own it. I do feel that. Okay. For some of you, it's a libido thing or a physical thing with the King of Wands upright, Emperor upright, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, oh no, this is classic. So fucking classic poker face energy. This is somebody literally like closing their eyes when somebody walks by, like, but they're really like truly attracted to them. Can we get more clues on the Queen of Wands? I'm hearing she wants to know like why you're here then. Okay, the dog coming through on the Queen of Wands. This is somebody here who is very solid. I hear that. And knowing who they are, like they want to know who you are more, like where are you at, bouquet. Some of you are so intimidated to approach this person because you know that they're not going to take bullshit. Let's clear. They're your perfect type. There's just a very small little question here with the cross in reverse, birds in reverse. It's like, but like someone is literally making excuses like, but Walker, what if I go there and then this and that? Oh, what if that and that? What if they're shaking? Someone's shaking as they like approach someone. The Scythe upright. They're thinking of like almost like practically the worst case scenarios. Come on. The Ring, the Coven there, but they're having visions like, what if we did that and then I went there and we did that, you know? Someone's going off on and on in their head. I'm hearing a song by Nelly, is it? Because it's all in my head, or something like that. I think it's by Nelly. Over and over again, something like that. All right. Let's go further on it. Okay, let's clear it. Someone's too nervous. Like, I don't know. You got to get over your fears here. But yeah, for some, like, this is a matter of commitment, a matter of owning to it, saying, yeah, I feel that way. Yeah, I feel that way. I hear that. Two of Swords reversed in the Emperor, right? This comes down to ego. This came through in the last stack in the are they communicating everything reading. Let's clear it. No, I mean, I'm hearing the title of a reading we did. It's like, is this person a good influence for me? That was about a month ago. Okay. Ace of Swords is right. Seven of Swords on the... Someone's like, I don't know if this is, like, appropriate. Like, they're not sure if something is appropriate. They want to invite someone somewhere. They're not sure, like... Yeah. Okay, let's pull on further. I feel this person realizes they know, but it's like, okay. It's like, we can keep it, like, casual. Okay, you just want to... Okay. I don't know. Something is going to have to come out, though. Let's pull further. We'll do a Celtic cross. Somebody, let's just pull. Let's clear the energy and ground. Some of you are friends with someone, you want to take it to the next level, or you know they do, and someone is taking forever with that. They're being super shy. They're not being, like, expressive, emotive. There's some change that would need to happen in relation to the decision made. Like, someone, in other words, feels maybe that they would have to go all the way. Like, it's not a halfway situation. Maybe they feel like if they were to do this, then they would be getting really vulnerable, and, like, they maybe don't like the thought of that. Deep past. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands in the recent past. Something is, like, not compatible, or, like, you feel like something is so karmic. It's, like, out of balance completely. Devil in reverse. In the energetic pathway, justice upright in the advice. Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't play games. I'm hearing this. I would be upfront, honest, okay, sooner than later. It's like, I see someone wanting to air something out. I almost get the vibe of somebody who's, like, holding something back for the longest time. Like, maybe somebody wants to, yeah, how do we say this? It's reminding me of the Gemini reading, where somebody was, like, really sloppy with having, like, their tabs open on their computer. I don't know. Take it as you will. Let's clear it. I feel like if someone were to have a reason for why they haven't done something yet, it's there's a silliness to it. You lead out with the Chariot. It's inevitable. This is what someone feels. Maybe this is someone looking in. Like, I don't understand why you're avoiding it. We need to get down to it. I hear that. Someone is saying, hey, do you want to live together? It's like they're not answering the question. I'm here. Well, not immediately. They're being really indirect. Okay. Cancer. Let's get into the next sign. Let's move into let's move into the next sign. Let's move into, did we do Sagittarius? Sag. I feel you've got to get brave with something. We didn't do Sagittarius, right? Sag, I feel like someone is really interested in you and you know it, but you feel like you have to make a decision. Okay. Justice in the Knight of Pentacles, like, all right, I gotta make my decision. What am I gonna do? It's like, it's coming down to the wire kind of vibe. Sag. About a year ago. Let's clear it. I feel like you maybe said something, you didn't take it quite seriously, but now someone's holding you to it. I'm seeing it like this. Some of you, like, met someone, you're like, wow, they're, like, really my type, but, like, I don't know if I really want to, like, go all in like that. Some of you maybe even, like, again, made a purchase and you're not sure. We do have Venus in your sign at 29 degrees, and we just pulled your card, the Magician, upright in the current state. Some of you here are wondering if you want to introduce something into your life. It's like, well, I don't know. Like, things may get complicated. This energy came through in the Aries reading. You're not sure if something would actually expand your life. Like, is this a good purchase? I hear that. Is this going to help me? Or is it going to be more of like, you know, maybe for example, you're purchasing something pretty expensive. It's like, would this make me more stressed out? And like, you know, what's the payoff really? Even emotionally, you got the Hermit upright. Some of you maybe like, something would be helpful, but you would feel lonely. Maybe you're thinking like, well, I would move here, but then I'd be in a place like that and it would be like less people. I don't know. Take it as you will. Some of you are feeling kind of random in your work situation. It's like 1 minute you're feeling really inspired, and then the next minute you're like, why are they not here? I hear that. Something is maybe how do we say this? It's not it's like not realistic or not dependable. Maybe like you visit a place, but every time you visit, it's exciting, but it's not forever. I hear that. Like, you feel that way maybe. You're not sure if something is good to live there or to just visit. Like, you see you keep going back and forth. This is really reminding me of the Aries reading. Like, if you're making a purchase, Sag, I wouldn't do anything compulsively here. Wait, at least I would wait until mid-November when we have Mercury clear out of post-shadow retrograde and Venus move into Capricorn. Okay, yeah. Like, I feel like for some of you, the minute that you were sort of like kind of thinking about moving in a direction, you get like a sort of a signal. It's like, I don't know, like you were even just thinking it, yeah, it's a moment. It's like all your books fall out of your hand kind of vibe. Like, there's something you just, let's clear, you put it off even. You say, hey, if it's meant to be, like, it'll happen. I don't need to rush it. Yeah. Okay, let's pull a Celtic cross. Actually, Sagittarius, I want to pull a yearly spread for you. For some of you, there's something in the environment in relation to this decision. It's kind of like making you feel a little wary. It's like, I don't want to really call it out, like, for sure, for sure. There's a big question when it comes to your lifestyle. Star in reverse. Some of you are really uncomfortable with something here in December 2020, January 2021. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you felt, okay, let's clear. You knew this wasn't your situation. Like, this is not ideal, but I'm still doing this. I'm hearing that. 8 of Pentacles in reverse in February. You try to keep an open mind here. In March, we see the 9 of Cups in reverse. Some of you may have stopped talking to somebody here in March. April is the moon upright. Could be a metaphor. Maybe you stop thinking about some opportunity here. April is the moon upright. May is the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's a question of momentum a little bit. Like, is this gonna work? I see you're so worried about something. This came through in the Aries reading. So it doesn't have to be exact, you know, but there is a smidgen of that energy here. It's like, let's clear it. You're like, where the fuck am I going? I hear this. What the hell is happening? I hear that. Ace of Pentacles, everybody in this reading maybe. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're frustrated with yourself. It's like, I said I would do that, but Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you here, you're in love with someone, but like you're not calling it out and you know it. It's like something keeps getting delayed. I see like a piece of gum just stretching, like it's endless. You feel frustrated with yourself maybe. It's like, I'm not saying anything. Then it becomes too awkward kind of vibe. Hermit upright. Some of you feel you have to make a decision, but it's an important one, and you're not going to make it until you feel like it's absolutely right. Let's clear it. Yeah. So, okay. October, we see the Hermit upright. I feel like you actively abstain from something here with the King of Wands in reverse, and maybe you have been. P.S. Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, whatever it is, let's just continue. Chariot in reverse in December. Jan is the Ace of Wands. I feel like whatever you feel is not right now, you're going to have an amazing opportunity come through more in the beginning of 2023. So if something, you'll know. If it's not feeling like the right, perfect time, wait. This is for some, possibly take everything into consideration. But of course, you know, there is a moment here. Yeah. There's something that's not healthy right now even. It's just not the right environment. Like, maybe, for example, it's like you want to talk to someone, but like you feel you're not in the right state of mind, or there's just something, the vibe is off. Like, this is something you need to wait out. Let's clear it. Or there's something going on, like it's too much going on in the background. Like, I see you even want to like talk to someone. I'm here. You want to make music with them. You're not. It's like it's not the right time. Let's clear it. You'll understand why it was helpful for you to hold off on that in January 2023. That's when you're gonna really see it. It's like, oh my god, the weather turned around. Like, this is such a better climate to like work in. I'm hearing it like this. Let's clear it. Yeah, major epiphany. Let's clear it. You are also working really hard here, I see, in this whole year, and it's gonna get to a point where you want to realize, okay, your potential, but at the right time kind of vibe. 9 of Pentacles upright. Some of you, you're feeling Some of you are famous. There's a lot of pressure that comes along with that. This is for some. With the Ace of Wands upright. Let's clear it. Some of you know someone, you want to approach them, but at the right time. I hear it again. Like, I see you telling someone, I'm not going to force this. Some of you, there's something even astrological going on with the Ace of Wands. Something is very silly, a little bit embarrassing. I feel like you're looking at people looking at you like, why aren't you doing this? Maybe on one spectrum, yeah, but you're confident at the end of the day. You're making that decision based on your faith, Sagittarius. Let's pull here. It's not a matter of what you want, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Sag, let's pull here a Celtic cross. I'm here, yeah, I wasn't ready, I hear that. Yeah, something was heartbreaking. It's like, I don't want to hurt their feelings, like, but I have to be honest, I hear that. Okay, recent past, something is awkward. I see someone's like stuck on the teacup ride. It's like they can't get off. It's like going in circles and circles, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah, 10 of Swords in reverse. It's like, it's just not a good time. How do we say this? It's like too much. It's like you're really tired, really sweaty, really this, really that. It's like, it's not a good time for me to invite them to like hang out. I hear that. Like, you want maybe a break. The advice is the Chariot upright. Definitely confidence questions here. Page of Cups upright in the environment. Some of you are in love with someone who's really so-called different from you. It's like you are getting frustrated because you feel like you want to merge the energies, but you're not sure if it's appropriate or how you would do that. You're thinking about the long term. I see someone's very worried about this. Like, am I going to ever... Yeah, this is confidence, though, as well. In the energetic pathway, let's clear it. Partly confidence. It's like, well, is it time? I feel like, again... Maybe the confidence is, yeah, you have to use your personal intuition. I'm hearing that again. Do you have the Ace of Cups in reverse in the hopes and fears? I'm hearing, come on. Yes, Hierophant upright. Okay, Sag. I feel like there is something you're negotiating here. It's like, well, okay, I could technically go for it, but this is almost like it's both ways. Like, maybe it's like you're ready, but they're not ready kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe I feel like I want to do this, but there's something. If you feel something's holding you back and you don't have the exact reasons, you don't have the words out of your mouth to just go along with it right then and there and say it, then hold off. This is what I'm hearing. Let's get into the next sign. Thank you, Sagittarius, for tuning in. Let's get into Taurus. Oh, Taurus. I see someone's like coming at you. They look like they have a really serious look on their face. Let's clear the energy. Strength in reverse. Some of you you're wondering, how can I bring the past and remanifest with the future? Death card upright. Some of you meeting a Scorpio. You feel like this person is like mad at you? What's that about? During the Scorpio season? You wouldn't think. You would know. A Scorpio mad during Scorpio season is a bad... Yeah, you would know. You wouldn't have to think about it. If you're dealing with a Scorpio... They're very sensitive, and I would keep attention to the way that maybe you're expressing yourself to them. This is maybe a heads up. Like, if you just started dating someone, you're like, I don't know, are they really sensitive about this or that? It's like, maybe you're someone who has a lot of air in your chart, a lot of Gemini, a lot of Libra, Aquarius. It's like, would they be upset if, like, I brought, like, all my other friends to the, like, you know, the barbecue? It's like, yeah. Okay, Scorpio is very sensitive. Scorpio energy, you got the death card coming through. Maybe you're even planning an event for a Scorpio. It's like you're inviting them to an event, or you're throwing an event for them. You're throwing an event for them. You're not sure, like, would she be like feeling welcome here? Like, is it appropriate? Book the Fox. It's like you want to do like a community event. Oh, fuck no. Love and light. This person wouldn't go for it. I'm so sorry. Love and light. Let's clear it. This is a general video. Definitely for matters of love and the heart. Watch the moon sign. Watch your moon sign. Watch your rising sign. Watch your Venus. Watch your Mars sign. Watch all signs. There are messages in all signs. I find that for myself to be the case, at least. You got a lot going here with this person. Like, I wouldn't really make any haphazard decisions here as well. Like, they are actually, I just keep hearing it, like, they're really thinking about the details. It's like, what are they really thinking about the details? It's like, yeah. This person loves you. I hear that as well. Like, if you're thinking, oh, they don't love me, like, you're thinking about making some haphazard decision, you guys, like, maybe you haven't seen the sign of this person. I've seen the number 53 here everywhere. 5, like, maybe they don't show it. It's like, no, they would be upset. I hear that. The death card bright. Oh my god. It's reminding me of the Gemini reading. Yeah, it's like, this is a very private moment, maybe. Let's clear it. Yeah, I see someone shuts an idea down, like, immediately. This came through in the Gemini. Let me get the link. It's like, what? They're like a friend from, like, my old high school. It's like, no. This is, like, almost, like, so offensive even to this person. Like, no. I hear it again like that. Let me get the link for the Gemini. Let's clear it. It's like, would they be jealous if, yeah. It's like, if jealous in the same sentence during Sun and Scorpio season with, yeah, when you're dealing with the Scorpio and you got the death card coming through and it's like that, let's clear it. This is maybe, this is a general message. It's like, the answer is yeah. It's like, would you be like, you know, feeling sensitive if, like, my dog, like, barfed on my backpack and I cleaned it up? Yeah. If it's the birthday, I'm hearing that as well, and, like, you're inviting other people to the, I don't know, let's clear it. Would he be, like, jealous if, like, I brought my dog even? It's like, yeah. Would he be jealous, like, yeah. Would, yeah. Well, yeah. 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 Oh my god, you look at that kind of Scorpio you're dealing with? Let's clear it. It's like, alright, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed then. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Can I have my tongue in my mouth? I'm hearing no. Oh my god. Maybe there's some pressure when it comes also to matters of physicality. It's like, well, maybe we'll hang up, but, like, I won't get physical. It's like, this guy would not do well with that. So, no, they want to be the center of your world, okay? In case you didn't know how a Scorpio energy operates. A Scorpio, sun sign, moon sign, Mars, Venus, planets in the 8th, yeah. No, they're looking at you, and they expect you to be looking back at them, okay, with the same look on your face as they reciprocated to you when you asked them how they wanted to show you the way home. I don't know what that was about. Let's clear it. Someone is definitely watching. Like, they're watching you. They're watching your every move. It's like, yeah. It's like they want to know, like, you think he's hot or you think they're hotter? It's like, whoa. Maybe you didn't expect this. This is reminding me of the Gemini reading even of a few months ago. Someone, yeah, it's like someone gave someone a ride even or something. It's like something with a school bus. It's like, I was like, no, let's clear it. Tower upright, the rider in reverse. I'm hearing runner chaser. For some of you, but I'm like, I'm in the, like, it's in the web. Like, it's part of, like, all of my friends. No, I hear it like this again. It's like, oh my god, no, you guys. Maybe you're figuring out, like, how the person you're dealing with operates. Like, maybe they're telling you their standards in relationships. Yeah, it's like, that's my value, and that's not my value. I'm hearing dogs don't count. I don't know. Someone's, like, fighting with someone. But, like, you had your dog there. It's like, but this and that. It's like, I don't really care about that, actually. I care about this or that. I don't know. Something was just... Maybe you feel like you can't be yourself with someone, or you feel like something is not, like, even realistic. You're not understanding why maybe someone feels a certain way or vice versa. I'm getting a little mochi. Just need a little snack right now. Yeah, somebody even, like, complimented someone's, like, outfit at work. It's like, did you just, like, compliment his outfit? I hear that. Oh, I'm gonna clean that up later. You guys, I'm hearing, so there's no wiggle room. It's like, no. Yeah, I forgot the Gemini reading for this series. But there was another reading where it was like someone's ex is about to get volcanic or something like that. That's the title of the reading. Maybe somebody even like reprimanding a dog. I'm here. Do you remember? Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm a good boy. I'm here. But I thought I was a runner and you're the chaser. It's like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean that you can go and do these things. I hear that. Maybe you got into an argument with someone and then somebody went off and like did something really mean. It's like, I think this is someone who actually, you're underestimating their love. They want to be the center of your world. More than you think. You don't know the half of it, is what I'm getting here. It's like, you do not know the half of it. I just keep hearing, but I thought, like, no. Like, okay. They will show you their possessive streak in, like, indirect ways. This person will like, go and like have a whole like saga. Maybe they're even like a screenplay writer. Like they'll like write a movie about you. Oh, let's clear it on the left side of the body. They're like, my grandmother, like, you know this matters to me. It's like, oh my goodness. You guys, I want to prepare you possibly for the wrath of a Scorpio. Like, I'm just kind of seeing it. It's like, oh my god. It's like someone did not know that someone was really actually gonna, react to something as well. Maybe someone, like, I see someone doesn't know that they're dating a Scorpio, and then they come to the date. It's like opening the curtain, like, hello, welcome, like, dating a Scorpio. And it's like, oh, guys, like, you're watching the movie, like, with popcorn. It's like, it's like you bring a picture of like one of your friends or something. I don't know. See, someone is like so, they're not expecting this reaction. They bring a little album. Let's clear it. It could be a metaphor. Again, they're bringing like a little like photograph album of like other girls. I hear that as well, to the dinner table with them. It could be a metaphor. It's like, okay, this is reminding me of the Gemini. So definitely go check that reading out. Someone's eating olives. It's like they're not about whatever this is. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but it's like, it's almost like for some of you, maybe someone got like fired from their job even. It's like, that should be so obvious that we don't do that. I hear it like this. Maybe they asked an inappropriate question at work. I'm hearing, do you wax? I don't know. Okay, let's just continue. Let's clear it and continue the ship. Like, okay, the heart. I'm hearing, you really hurt my feelings when you said that, and I'm not about it. I hear it like this. I see someone's asking like personal questions about somebody, like it turned them off. Let's clear the energy and ground. Well, it could be. I mean, well, you're gonna have to know what you're dealing with, because I'm just feeling the energy with the Death card at Bride. It's like there's a moment where, you know, if this is a new relationship, I feel like it is. I feel like you don't quite know the quirks of this person. I feel like somebody here has a lot, you know, sometimes it's exaggerated, so-called, at least if I've seen it, but maybe, hey, it's not exaggerated. Maybe down the line, this is something that would develop more seriously. This person is a jealousy-prone person. They do have these tendencies, whatever that means for anybody, but with this energy about them, they don't want to see you move on. I see that as well. It's like maybe you took it lightly, like, you know, they're way more invested than you think. I see that with the Death card upright. I'm hearing Milo. I'm hearing she's mine. I'm hearing that. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, you see it. It's like somebody wants to pose with you in the picture and not someone else. It's like something like that as well. It could be a moment. Maybe someone's just like having a moment with someone, like they're feeling exhausted. I don't know, but for some of you, really, I feel there's a moral question here. It's ethics. It's like, what? You don't really realize that, like, that's something that matters to me. Okay. I don't know, guys. Love and light. Let's continue. The bear is upright. Yeah. You got somebody adding all of your moves up. It's like, so he sat there, and then she sat there, and then they sat, okay. It's like, what? Spirit, please give us more on that. Ace of Cups upright, Devil, Death upright. I just said the Devil. This person cares about how they dress. That's how you know possibly who they are. You don't know the half of it. This is, I just keep hearing it. La 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 la. They're a perfectionist with everything. Like, maybe you don't realize that they apply that to your relationship as well. And what does perfection mean? That's something that maybe they would make up. They got maybe some dark hair. I see this. Curly hair. Take it as well. What's dark? It's all relative. They get, like, they have anger management at times. What does that mean? That they don't have anger, they don't know how to manage the anger the other times? Most of the time? Oh god, let's clear. They get a little bit rowdy when they feel like they're not getting their shit done the way they want to get it done, like their way, you know? They'll, like, get an attitude with you. They'll try to tell you indirectly, like, how they feel about what you just said, what you just did. Let's clear, yeah. I'm hearing Rus. Maybe they speak different languages. They're speaking different languages with you. It's like, I feel like you're, either you see a side of this person here, maybe during this week, I'm hearing weekend, and then it's like, there's a moment of like, okay, you get to know them, okay, or like their quirks as well, or a side to them. And then for some of you, I feel like you kind of, there's something that kind of gets called out. Something scares you. It's or it's something that impresses you even. Maybe this is a good thing. It's like, oh, I'm glad that they finally talked about that. They brought it up. Like, I didn't know if that was really important to them. Some of you may lock it down. Somebody may come through and say something that you just, it's that moment, you know, it's like, okay, we're a thing. I hear that. Yeah, they're not like, For some of you, I just keep hearing it. This person is so sensitive. Can we have more on that? Yeah, you guys, the way you know is like they treat you in a very particular way. Like, oh my god. They're kind of animated. Like, they will make fun of you. Like, they're gonna, yeah. They're intense. It's like, looking at other girls, I hear that, oh my god. They, like, grab a hold of your, like, shirt. Whoa. Well, there shouldn't be violence. There shouldn't be, like, oh, you gotta take it as well. Some of you are on vacation with this person. It's like they kind of get super, they impersonate you, or, like, they literally go and they do the exact same thing right in front of you. This is someone who has, yeah. Okay. We just put you guys, yeah, alert. Okay. You're dealing with a Scorpio. This is somebody who is we're talking a lot of Scorpio. Okay, Moon on the Death card from the Lenormand deck. We got the ship. Yeah, somebody on a trip, vacation. Woo! Boop, boop. Okay, it's got the heart on the moon. No, you guys. Oh, Taurus, have a seat. What's going on, doctor? Oh, the coffin. Oh my god. Got the coffin, the heart, and the moon. Okay, Taurus, sit down. What's going on? She's like kind of acting like mad at me. It's like she's in love. You got a Scorpio. Yeah, it's not just let's clear it. No, you got a Scorpio in love with you. If a Scorpio doesn't care, they just like will not carry the book of like, what if this and what if that, and like what matters and what doesn't matter, and why did they do that, and when did they do that, and where will they go next? La 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 la. Like the rocker chair of like the whole entire you rock my world, cause you rock my world. Is that song about cause you rock my world? Did you know that? It's like they will not care. I love it. Like they're extreme. Maybe this is somebody here who has a lot of fucking Scorpio. Maybe they have even like a moon in Scorpio, a moon in the 8th. When they're looking at you, they're looking through you. They're not looking at you. They're looking into you and around you, and they go around in circles a few times around you to understand really like where you're at in you. Oh my god, in relation. Yeah, they're maybe even like a metaphysics professor. This is for somebody with the sun on the moon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they love you. That's part of it. No, because if they didn't give a hot damn, they wouldn't give it at all. They wouldn't, okay. This person gives it to one person. This is what I'm feeling. You got to take it as you will. Doesn't mean that this is a healthy energy necessarily or not healthy energy. Let's clear it. Doesn't mean anything. And sometimes the messages are metaphorical, right? Like maybe this is someone demonstrating their interest in you. But there is a moment where like, yeah, no, okay, they are not giving this to anybody else. This is what I want to say. It's disturbing to them. It disturbs their reality in a sense. Okay, to feel that they are kind of like engaging this very sort of sacred even like personality feature of theirs with others. Oh well, maybe they are somewhat narcissistic. Let's clear it. I don't know, but there's a lot of love. I feel like it's love. Like they don't want to be duped with the Ace of Cups upright. This person is looking at you. I feel like you feel the eye contact. It's like, why are they looking at me like that? It's like, so I see a light turning green from red. You're at a crosswalk. It's like someone feels the silence. It's like, ah. I'm hearing she's got me using whiteout on my words. I hear that. It's clear. This is the type of person who will literally like they will write like love songs about you. But then they'll like not even like ask you like if you're still breathing. If you're like waking up late to your wedding with them in their mind's eye. Like if they don't trust you as well, let's clear. If they feel no. If they don't feel like you're it, this is extreme, you guys. Warning, like again, woo, the Taurus reading. Love it. They're not interested in halfway. Maybe this is their way of saying it, or they have to get extreme with that though. Okay, like, yo, I'm not like halfway in, halfway out. So if you are, you need to like delete their number. I hear that as well. Maybe you're like not used to this. Maybe you're used to dating people who are like okay with you having like 700 side chicks. Let's clear it. I'm not. I'm hearing that. I'm not gonna be here like, okay, on the television screen, talking to you and like 7 other women and men. I hear that. Oh, and men taking you out like love and light. I don't know what is what. No, you're telling them. Let's clear the energy. It's like, oh, I didn't know. It's like you're telling them your philosophy. If you're gonna be talking to like 100 other people at the same time as me, then I'm gonna tell you to forget about me. They will pull that shit out. They know the thorn. They realize they're hurt by your behavior, but they will pull the thorn out right in front of you and say it's over. Okay, if they need to, but it's like they hold the thorn in their heart. Okay, this is somebody who is very intense, very deep. They may have some things they want to work through, but that doesn't mean that they're not loving. I hear that as well. They know that they're intense. They know. I hear that like that. I see them getting a leather jacket on. It's like they may be manipulative at times. It's like they're gonna not be affectionate with you if you're gonna like treat them like Thursday and not Friday. Like, you're giving me only your Thursday to talk? Okay. Oh, you don't give me Friday. Okay, let's clear it. They're also, maybe they don't like cheapos. I hear that. Let's clear it. Like, yeah. You can replace the P with the T too. You know, they just don't like cheapos and cheapy stuff and cheap stuff, and let's clear it. They know quality. They know what's what. It's like, are you honestly like gonna be like waiting for me to clap at that? You're really embarrassing the storyline and Shakespeare himself. I think he needs to walk off of the stage set as a director of this because it's not romantic and I'm not turned on. Let's clear it. No, you took it out of my mouth. I'm hearing that. The child here on the string. Let's clear it. I feel like there's a Scorpio giving a Taurus like a monocle. It's like, here, just pretend you got one eye. Okay? You know, that's a trick. That's a trick comment, yo. You need to, yeah, just the third one, bro. Like, for some of you, someone's checking other girls out and that's pissing this person off. Okay? No. Listen, I could make your head turn. No, honey, hello, over here. I just choose not to do that. I hear that, yeah, because I'm still waiting for you to do what I need you to do. Oh, it's like, this person's kind of dumb, love and light, no offense. No, in the sense of saying, oh my god. Not like that, you guys, like, but in the sense, like, this is somebody feeling like somebody's slow. So they're slow with the passion, even. It's like, you're not being one-on-one with me. They maybe feel they're shallow. They don't want to believe this person's shallow. They don't want that. Yeah. Oh, this is a huge turn off, love and light. They're like the partner on the querent. They feel like they're completely invested. Completely. This is a Taurus reading. We're on Taurus, but we might as well be on Scorpio. Yeah. You guys, they're not gonna let something go easily. I see that as well with the partner on the querent. Like, when they invest in something, their ego is definitely involved, and they're definitely like, they're definitely there. They're there for a reason. It's like they take everything personally. Like, the fact that I even invested anything in this, yeah, you guys feel the energy? The mice, the snake, yeah. Honestly, it's confusing, right? It might as well be a Scorpio read. No, it's really, because this is someone maybe they're just getting to know. It's like, whoa, I didn't know you didn't like me, like, looking at, like, fitness videos. I hear that. Fitness, Fitgram. It's like they're looking at, they're looking at, like, maybe, like, you're looking at pictures and, like, they're looking at you look at pictures. I don't know. It's something maybe very indirect, though. It's, like, maybe just, like, pictures on their feet or something. It's like, no, I'm hearing that. Someone's, like, barking. Okay, now let's continue. Someone's like, no, but, like, my parents isn't that. It's like, I don't care. I'm hearing that. Again, check out the Gemini reading. I'm hearing that song because that can make you better. They don't, I feel like this person is realizing, like, any moves that are made that are, like, kind of halfway. And I think that they're feeling like the whole fight is weak right now a little bit. Like, you're not putting it in, and I can see it. Let's clear, like, yeah. I can tell you're being, like, kind of, like, waiter-ish. I hear that. Like, they want to slap the mediocrity out of this person's, like, mind. Like, love and light. You know, there is a case in which I feel that this energy may... Okay, if we're talking general. For some... it's like maybe someone's just kind of giving you like their expectations, you know, but I do see that someone feels pressured to like kind of work with that. If there is money involved and they're like negotiating, they're like, I'm not gonna do this, like if you don't do that, it's like that's a red flag for sure. Possibly.
It's 6 o'clock.
Let's do a Celtic cross. Somebody like is maybe actually using money as an excuse, like if you don't do this, then I'm not gonna like approach you anymore. I hear that. It's just maybe even your boss. It's like you feel kind of pushed to the limit. E.g. Right. It's 6 o'clock. Star. This is someone possibly like just also like pointing out things that you never thought about, you know. Yeah, this is someone you're okay. I feel like Taurans, I'm feeling activation of the crown chakra. Like you will know more about Scorpio by the end of the second quarter stage moon, the first quarter stage moon. Yeah, it's like either something takes place here, it's like some kind of event. It could be over the course of the last year as well, of course. Yeah, it's between the last new moon and Scorpio. It's like, yo, no. It's like, oh my god. It could be like kind of like training the dog vibe, you know? Maybe this is like someone's first relationship. It's like, yeah. So, I feel like somebody maybe feels bad at a certain point. Like, did I like take his whole Brad Pitt moment like away from him? I hear that. Like you don't want to hurt their feelings. It's like, but I'm not gonna be like living with a broken heart. This is someone maybe who's kind of like, they just don't want to tolerate, like they definitely don't want to, they're not going to be a Cinderella. This is the title of the Pisces, Mars, and Scorpio reading. That's the thing. They're trying to maybe weigh it out, like temper, you know? It's reminding me of the Aries reading, the approach when it comes to this series, like the Aries for this series. Someone is maybe they're traumatized. They don't want to put that on this new person, maybe that they're dating. Let's clear it. Yeah. But the Aries reading was like, it was really a hesitation with approach. So they were avoiding something. Take it as you will. You know, it may not be personal to you. Maybe this person's just saying, hey, like, this is me in my life. Like, I don't accept and tolerate the gray zone when it comes to my relationships. And so this is this. So, yeah, and maybe it comes off as, like, direct to you. Like, whoa, okay, you know? Let's clear it. Your Scorpio moon, e.g. Yeah, that's intense. Because the moon is quite different from a placement of the sun. It is really, really quite different. The moon in Scorpio, it's really kind of like, it's the you in a way. It's the inner dimension of you. It's like where you go when you come back to you kind of vibe. Really, truly, because it's the moon. It's the moon. It's the root. You know? It's the, like, conception point, the moon being the point of balance as well with the feminine energy when it comes to the sun. The masculine energy is like moon, mother, womb, lineage, history, past, patterns, beginning. The Cancer 4th house is the icy lowest part of the birth chart. It's all about the core. It's, yeah, so that to have your core archetype, you know, Scorpio is very sensitive as well. It's like, yes, nothing is wrong, nothing is bad, nothing is more or less, but it's it's like a different appreciation value, right? Like a Scorpio moon has appreciation for things that, you know, other people may not, you know? That's why it's important to understand, like, also where people are coming from. Like, maybe they just don't have that, like, bad intention of, like, not paying attention to the things that you pay attention to, or not giving attention to things that you want them to give attention to. But it's just, it's just like, it's not their, you're looking at, you're at the museum and you're looking at different things in the painting, you know? Doesn't mean that the painting changes or that you're not both looking at the painting, you know? It's just kind of maybe a different love language. It can be. I just feel like somebody is at a limit. Okay, for some of you, I feel that you're investing. I'm going to be honest here. I feel like you're really investing a lot in someone, and it's almost like they better be it. I hear it like this. So there's a lot of pressure here. It's almost like your ego is kind of riding on something here as well, maybe at a certain point. It's like, yeah, to a certain extent. It's like you're already at, just from the get-go, you know, this could be a question, you know, of healing. It's like, am I ready to really be vulnerable with somebody and see where the connection goes, or am I feeling like I need them to be something very specific at a very particular time? And if they're not, then I'm gonna get really frustrated. It doesn't mean that you're not allowed to be yourself or feel what you want to feel and feel what you feel, but it's kind of the context, the approach. It's like, is it appropriate? Like, is it appropriate for me? Maybe let's clear at this point to engage in this. Maybe you were engaging with someone who right off the bat, like, it felt unbalanced. Like, you already were feeling like they need to do this and that to, like, kind of get it right. Ooh, maybe they're immature. Maybe they're young. Can be. It makes you uncomfortable, though. This is for some. This is just what I'm feeling. Let's move on. It's like you almost don't want to be like, yeah, let's continue. For some of you, this is with your work. This is you with you. It's like, I'm embarrassing myself. Like, why haven't I done this by now? Like, possibly can be. All right, let's get, it's reminding me of the last stock in the, are they communicating? Yeah. All right, let's continue. We are going to move into the sign of Virgo. Virgo, I feel like your eyes are wide open here with something. I see you're a little darty as well. It's like, you're about to make a huge decision. I see you kind of thinking a lot about whatever this is. Like, do I really want to do this? Is this where I'm headed? I see you going back and forth. I feel, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel you're going to be investing in this immediately. I think you're going to need time. So maybe this comes down to you feeling confident about the purchase tickets, the ship upright, the bouquet upright, the bear in reverse. It's something that you really, it's not that you don't love whatever this is, like whatever this is, it's that you feel that you need to be in the right headspace, and this is what's coming through. This came through for Aries, and I think it was not Libra, it was Sag, yeah. Aries and Sagittarius. I'm hearing, I like them, I like him. You like something, you like someone, but I see you wanting not to be impulsive. Dog in reverse, the fox, or you want to make a good impression as well. It's like, I want to like come off like this, like you want to do something in a very particular way. Mice upright at the base of the bouquet. This has to do with your career for some. It's like, for example, maybe you want to purchase something, but you feel like, okay, let's clear it. I can technically afford this, but I don't want to, yeah, you want to have maybe more cushion. Some of you, maybe there's a big investment coming down the line. If you haven't already made this investment, I feel like you will do so down the line. I'm hearing a song by Leanne Rimes, because baby, this is heaven or something like that. Okay, some of you, again, I get the sensation. You know what you want, you're aware, but there are factors. Like, wait, did we do Virgo? Yeah, well, we did Virgo today. Which reading was it? Which reading was it? It was their November reading, yeah. My hair is still a little wet. Yeah, I feel the timing, Virgo, is kind of really important. It's like, well, I do want this. Let's clear the energy. Some of you maybe meet someone. It's like, oh, but not yet. Like, you're not going to show up. Like, as you can see yourself, maybe even have an epiphany. You're like, I have a foreshadowing here. It's like, I think that this is going to be something that is really meaningful down the line, but you hold yourself back for whatever reason. Rider, the mice. The child, yeah. This is like you wanting to be mature maybe about something. Let's clear it. You want to avoid misunderstandings, I hear that. Like, I see you kind of being like, yeah. What were we saying? I got distracted from the chat. Okay, I'm not gonna second guess when I block. Just love and light, and all right, let's continue. Love and light. Love and light. Yeah. What were we saying? It's timing. Something else. Yeah, got totally distracted there. What were we saying? Can you jog my thought? Oh well. Okay, well, someone is very, they're excited about an opportunity, but they're not really sure how to approach the situation. It's not what it is. It's not what it is. There's a lot of passion. I'm hearing it like this, but it's about, I'm hearing win-win. They want to be humble. They want to make an impression. They want to come off in the right way. Yeah, for sure. I don't hear, but yeah, I think he's a rider, the mice. You want to avoid misunderstandings, I hear that. I see you kind of being like, let's clear the energy. Somebody, okay, for some of you, yeah, there's a social contextual question. Okay, there's definitely a contextual question. Maybe, for example, you want to talk to somebody, but they're with their friends. It's just not a good time. Or it's something like this, you know? It's just getting too complicated, too confusing, too messy, too strange. Thank you, Runaway Doll. Something about Virgo not wanting misunderstanding. Yeah, so there's something that is for sure, but it's just not time. I hear that. Let's pull here on the advice. Some of you don't want to act impulsively, yeah. You do know, this is very interesting. I see a lot of signs here. I'm seeing a lot of energies here of like knowing, not having a question of, yeah, but it's about the approach. Let's go. This maybe really irritates somebody though. It's like, why is, this not happening, this not working out? Maybe, yeah, let's clear it. Somebody maybe is a little bit, somebody is not understanding. Someone really wants to be very particular with the way they approach. Yeah, this is abnormal to somebody else though. It's like, wait, why? Like to someone, it's like, why are you not open to this? Why are you not open to this? It's so interesting that you say like, you just woke up and like you're a Virgo. I feel like spirit does try to deliver messages at certain times, and I found that sometimes you're more receptive when it's like you're not really planning as well. If you see what I'm saying, take it as well. It's just maybe a hypothesis here, a thought. Somebody here, they're playing it very coy, very cool, very calm, collected with someone. It's like they know that that's not where the end of the road is with that person. Like, you know, they're negotiating. This is for some of you. You're negotiating something. Some of you, I just get again. It's like I know this is what I want. I know this is where I'm headed, but you are holding yourself back, Virgo. I just see it like that. Or maybe that has been the energy. Let's pull a yearly here for you. I feel like you're close to manifesting something huge, like huge. This is something socially for some. You're gonna be really, really famous. This is for some of you. Yeah, it's huge. Some of you, I feel like you're patient and it's gonna pay off. Thank God. Let's clear it. Some of you, there's something strange going on in the environment. Like you, the same energy came through Aries. It's like you know that something's very attractive, but it's just not appropriate. The timing is not right. Okay, it's like maybe you can't put your finger on it. It's just, I just feel like I need to not do this and not now. The house coming through. I feel like I want to whisper here. Interesting. The house, the lily, it's like, yeah, I don't want to like do this. I'm not sure why, but I think I'm gonna like hold it out. And then we lead into the bouquet, the dog. Let's clear it. Like, I'm sorry, but I just felt like this person's comments were getting a little bit strange. Did anybody else feel this way? That was my hunch. And I feel like I just remember that they were blocked in the last live chat by another moderator. So, okay. Anyways, love and light. Yeah. I really don't want to be moderating while I'm reading. Okay, but anyways, the garden reverse, yeah. We may not, I don't know how much longer we'll do the live readings, but okay. The heart in reverse is upright, is how upright. The coffin upright. Some of you realize that you have a lot of potential, but it's got to be the right time. It's like, I do want this, but like, you don't want to rush it. If it's a purchase, you know, it's like, wow, I found the perfect bouquet, but like, it's kind of broken. No, I'm going to wait until they get a new batch. You know, it's something like this. Some of you don't want to get into a relationship or a new relationship until you feel like, yeah, until you really feel like it. Maybe there's a test here. It's like, the minute I tell myself I don't want to get into another relationship, then look what happens, you know? Maybe there's a question of balance. Oh, no, Nelly. Love and light. Because of yesterday's live? Which one? I'm hearing haunted. I feel like you're gonna not, you're not wanting to entertain something here with the fish in reverse leading out of the coffin upright. I feel like you're sold on that. It's like, I don't need to like validate this, and I know that. I'm fine. I hear that. The birds in reverse knighting the fish in reverse. Like, for example, definitely. Yeah, I see that too, E.G. Sometimes you don't realize why, you know, yeah, it's like, why do I feel like I shouldn't interact with this person? Like, there's always a reason. But with the birds in reverse fish, like maybe there's even an awkward context thing here. It's like, oh, I just like stepped away. I just stepped out. Like, technically that's awkward, but like, well, it doesn't have to be anything. It's like, I know they feel like they don't understand this, but you're doing what you feel is right for you. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March, April. April is the fish in reverse. Radicchio? Radicchio, that's a type of lettuce. Yeah. What does that resemble? I feel like some of you need to focus on yourself. I'm hearing this. Let's clear it. You gotta focus on yourself. This is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Clear. Someone is aware of something here. I see that with the ways upright and the stork upright. Some of you are fighting somebody on something. Let's clear it. Oh, on the crown, in the crown chakra. There's something that maybe you feel like, how do we say? I see different timelines here, different storylines. For some of you, there's something that you know, like somebody wants you to do something and you're resisting it. You know kind of where they're coming from and you realize that this is not appropriate. I hear it like this with the snake knighting the stork. For some of you, you haven't done it once. It's this type of thing. Like, I haven't done it once. I haven't done it twice. Okay, there must be a reason kind of vibe, you know? Yeah, I feel like there's something. The snake in reverse, the stork upright. Let's clear it. Some of you feel something is fishy here, and you're not knowing what it is, but you're feeling you need to step away. How many of you know what this is referring to? Hey. Good morning, Mandy. Let's clear it. And ground, yeah. So how many of you know what this is? This is related maybe to your social environment, you know, possibly for some. Like, let's give an example. Let's say, for example, you are working in a certain industry. There are a lot of factors here that it fits, but it doesn't fit. It's like real, but it's not real. It's relative, but it's not. It's okay. Some of you are definitely like clearing something out here. I feel like you don't realize what it is though yet. This is reminding me of the Sagittarius readings that were for the last few months, but specifically it was a reading the Jupiter in Pisces reading for Sagittarius. That reading. That's what I'm reminded of right here. So yeah, I think that there's something of like a sensation of faith here that you have. It's like, well, I know that this is not what it is. It's not right. And you just step away from, you step away. Let's clear it from trying to make it so-called work out and so-called make sense. But for some of you, you know that there is some fact. I don't know if it's direct. It's indirect. It's like, I shouldn't worry about, you know, maybe my decision is so-called controversial, but like, I shouldn't think like that. I hear that. You definitely don't want to rush something is what I'm getting. Some of you want to clear something out socially with the snake in reverse in February 2021. Some of you feel someone's trying to rush you. It's like subtle. It's just a vibe you get. Maybe you just don't trust someone. It's like, I just don't know. I see that. 6 of Cups upright. Some of you, this could be you. This could be Crosswatcher. If you're moving too slowly, they may question that, like, why are they not committing, for example, or why is it not happening, kind of vibe. Okay, let's get for the clues. Clear it. Let's do Celtic. Let's do actually yearly. The Celtic cross. The house again coming through. Virgo. Ooh, let's clear it. You got something here. This is something actually kind of like, this is related maybe to another person in your environment. It's starting to like really get old on you though. It's like, I'm not resonating with this. I hear that. The garden leading out of the house. Look, it's like these are similar. But it's almost like it's gradually becoming more of just the garden. It's less of the house, more of the garden. It's kind of unrealistic. It's like, this isn't on me. I hear that. For how many of you do you resonate? Do you resonate with that message right there? There's something childlike. At first, maybe you're like, yeah, and then it's like too nostalgic. Let's continue. Let's clear it. Let's continue to pull. Let's clear it. It's good. Yeah, it's like something's fishy even. Maybe you really, at first, you thought, wow, I really want to like partner up with like even these people, or like, this is a general video. Not that everyone that Virgo's partnering up with at this time is so called sketchy, but there's something maybe just even, it's just a vibe. It's like, it's just too traditional, or maybe it's just not right. It's like, I feel like you don't see where you can take yourself. I'm seeing some dark energy here. Let's clear it. You're not really ready. I hear that, and you know it kind of vibe. It's a matter of maturity. In your future, the mountain in reverse, hopes and fears, the fox in reverse. Yeah, when I see dark energy, sometimes that might just speak of a path that is just not in alignment with you, and you know that. I'm hearing this as a message. It's clear. Yeah. Some of you, you don't want to be late. I hear that. You don't want to be late to the future you really want to arrive at. Interesting. Some of you want to get someone a gift, but you don't want to like get the wrong thing. I hear that. Maybe it's a metaphor. You're worried. Like, I don't want to give off this impression or that impression. You get the 8 of Cups. Yeah, but you don't have time to like figure this out is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't have time to like, you don't have time to focus on even that itself. Like, I feel you want to be in the flow state. I'm hearing Gemini. Yeah. Okay, let's pull further. We'll do a yearly spread. A year ago, 6 months ago, current state. If this is resonating, feel free to hit the like button. Some of you, you're Virgo, your finances Virgo. Oh my God. Some of you, yeah, this is gonna be wild. Like, I feel like this year is gonna be, whew, got the bear. Oh, you guys. Some of you are, you know it, like you're gonna be abundant. Mice in reverse 6 months ago. I just get it. Like, Some of you saving up. It's like, be careful. You don't want to like spend it. I heard that. The bear. Maybe that's what you feel. It's like, you don't want to make an impulsive decision. I hear it again like that. Like, I do want to hang out with them, but Mice in reverse, the Rider upright. You also need a break. I hear that. Maybe you just want to kind of like give your life more balance here and there. I hear that as well. Okay, the Rider in the current state. Partner leads you out 6 months. Yeah. Okay. Somebody here is also more into you than you think. This is what I'm getting. You got the Coffin reverse, Letter upright. You've got a surprise here coming. The book flew out onto the partner. Some of you, someone here wants to get to know you, Clover. Is this going to take time, or they're at a distance? I see you needing to understand like how to get there. I'm hearing that the Rider and the Clover, like this is maybe something that is necessary or exciting, but it's like you have to gradually manifest this, maybe as you feel it, or like you have to kind of feel like you're grounded in the way that you approach whatever this is. Let's pull further. Next sign. I think that's all the signs actually, right? We just did all the signs, yeah. Let's do a collective. Let's actually do a really quick Virgo, one more year spread, but with the Golden Nouveau. Yeah, I think you want to be aware of hype. You want to be aware of hype. Yeah, I feel like you want to clarify your values as well. Make it clear for others. Okay, let's continue. We're going to pull a collective. And this is going to come down socially as well. Like some of you, maybe you're really popular even. Like maybe your friends are like looking at you. I don't know. You got to just kind of be really like have discretion with where you apply your energy. Maybe you want to be more private in general as well. Can be. You don't want to be just like, you know, telling everyone where you're going with things. Take it as you will. Let's pull into general, collective. I feel like, okay, I kind of don't want to even pull the cards for the general. Let's talk a little bit about the astrology in terms of in general. This is going to be a period when we are talking about the new moon in Scorpio, we have a lot that comes up and out. The question is not what it is, but how we handle it, how we work with it. There's going to be a lot coming up at this time. You really want to have really healthy pathways, gateways for channeling and keeping energy moving. Stagnating energy during a Scorpio, heavy Scorpio season, and this is considered one. We have the new moon in Scorpio, the moon, the sun, both in Scorpio. We've also got Mars in Scorpio, we've got the sun in Scorpio, so there's a lot. We're about to have Mercury in Scorpio as well. You know, this is a time where we're gonna have to really have our methods of grounding as well. This is gonna be like critical, very important. We have got, and we usually talk about this on members, but this time, you know, sometimes spirit wants it really out there and my hope is one day to have everything on the general channel. Originally we started the member section because of trolls, things like trolls, and we didn't really have a private space where we can kind of just go live from time to time. It's really actually nice because we have a smaller sort of group, and it's interesting. So but yeah, this is a time where you're gonna have a lot coming up. I feel that you don't really want to like be in a space of like judging what comes up, but more understanding how you play a role that is empowered. Okay, for you have to understand why you're here doing what you're doing. I hear that as well. Like go in with a grounded sort of you know project. I hear that in mind. Interesting. Like know what your focus is, know what your goal is, because Scorpio brings things up that can really be a little bit I'm hearing dark at times. I'm hearing this as well. Like you need to know what you're doing. I hear it like this. Ooh, maybe this is kind of a message of saying don't just like go with the flow, especially if it's a situation where you're gonna be kind of like triggered. This is for some. Yeah, focus on you. Do the things that you need to come back to you, come back into you, and to ground yourself. So thank you guys for tuning in. Love and light to you. Enjoy this season. We'll see you in the members, hopefully